Animal testing has been around for as long as anyone can remember, but the earliest records of the practice come from around 300 BC by Greek physicians like Aristotle or Plato. Because of how long the practice has been around, many people see it as normal or necessary. The FDA, on the other hand, does not. On their own government website, they state that they do not specifically require the use of animals in testing cosmetics for safety, nor does the Act subject cosmetics to FDA pre-market approval. However, they do advise manufacturers to do whatever testing is appropriate and effective for the safety of their products. It's the responsibility of the manufacturer to substantiate the safety of both ingredients and finished cosmetic products prior to marketing. This means that there are no real laws or policies in place to ban animal testing for cosmetics in the United States. Okay, with all that out of the way now, what about the cosmetic industry? It's one of the largest markets in the world, and last year in the US alone, it raked in $84 billion in revenue. It's made up of products that are used every day by nearly every person. It's highly controversial when opinions come into play on this topic. And just to make sure we're all on the same page here, the FDA defines cosmetic products as a product excluding pure soap intended to be applied to the human body for cleansing, beautifying, promoting attractiveness, or altering the appearance. Every year it is estimated that anywhere from 100 to 200,000 animals die from chemical testing that they undergo from various manufacturers. The animals that are used to test cosmetics are usually rabbits, hamsters, guinea pigs, rats, and mice. Some of the most common tests include eye irritation, skin irritation, force feeding, and lethal dose testing. Lethal dose testing is when a scientist takes an estimated amount of a chemical and puts it into the animal to see how long it takes to kill them. Due to science constantly changing, it should be expected that a newer and more accurate testing method should be developed eventually. In recent years, one method over others has become especially advanced with the increase in negative opinion towards animal testing: in vitro toxicology. It's a method of testing that uses human cells and tissue samples to test the effects of chemicals on the human body. In the peer-reviewed journal Methods of In Vitro Toxicology, it's stated that in vitro enhances our understanding of hazardous chemicals and for predicting these effects on humans. It is also agreed on that it is more accurate than testing on animals, and it's projected to have significant growth in the next few years. As far as its origin, it was first used for food chemical testing but has since been evolved towards cosmetic chemicals as well as other testing needs. To wrap up my thoughts on this issue, I do agree that all products that are intended to be consumed by the public in some way need to be tested. For disease prevention and biochemical research, animal testing is still the most preferred method. For cosmetics, however, there is a new method that is more accurate and less cruel, so I do agree with cosmetic companies going cruelty-free. As of mid-2019, most cosmetic companies are siding with being more cruelty-free, gradually at least. This is a step in the right direction for animal rights in the future, and with the predicted growth of in vitro within the next few years, animal testing could become unusual.